IndieCon, Australia's leading independent music industry conference, is back in Adelaide this July. The two-day conference will empower attendees with insights and knowledge, provide professional development sessions on leadership, HR, financial literacy and marketing, as well as talking about well-being in the music industry. Maria Amato, General Manager of AIR, the Australian Independent Record Labels Association, spoke with Soph Landau ahead of the event. They began by discussing what AIR does for the independent music industry.
AIR is a non-profit, non-government organisation that was founded 23 years ago to promote the interests of independent label members Australia-wide.
What does it mean to be an independent artist in Australia?
Well, I like to think of it as the world is your oyster and you have complete freedom and choice as to the content you create, how you're going to promote it, how you're going to get it out there, when you will tour, who you'll tour with. All the decisions are in your hands. That also comes with challenges because you may not be equipped with understanding how to run a business, understanding how to get out there, and that's what AIR tries to do by putting together a conference to connect people with industry figures, to give them professional development so that you can learn how to get your music out there, start your own label, etc.
Could you tell us about the AIR Awards?
For the last 13 years, we've been holding an annual AIR Awards event to celebrate the success of the independent sector. It has been the launchpad for some artists. It's the first time they've received international or domestic recognition for their success. Some of our independent artists include Goitier over the years, Paul Kelly, AB Original, who cleaned up here in Adelaide in 2017 with quite a few AIR Awards. Fanny Lumsden was one of our performing artists and winners last year. List goes on. Flume, John Butler, just an endless array of talent in this sector.
Could you tell us a little bit about IndieCon and what it aims to achieve?
We started IndieCon here in Adelaide, the UNESCO City of Music, 3 years ago, as a professional development opportunity for our members to hear from speakers globally that can all converge on Adelaide, to brainstorm ideas, to discuss challenges and opportunities facing the industry in the present time and looking forward into the future as to capturing ideas and jumping on opportunities and predicting what they may be.
And so have you found that there are a lot of obstacles that independent artists come across?
There's lots. Not enough funding because you're not being signed to a major, so you don't have an advance. You've got to come up with the funds yourself. You may not be aware of the latest innovations in technology. You may not be connected to the right people on the global scene, which is why this conference is important, because for the first time also we're going to be giving attendees the opportunities to have one-on-one meetings with all the speakers.
There is a huge array of guests in the program. Can you tell us some more about them?
Yes, well, we've got a press release happening today and all the details of the conference will be on our website. But basically some of the topics that we're focusing on this year are: what will a label look like in 5 years' time? We're going to be exploring the idea of artists as entrepreneurs, which they are. They're, creators of their content as well as they're being in charge of how their material is being heard. And we've got another one on sync, streaming, marketing. We've got professional development presentations on financial literacy, on leadership, on HR, on marketing. And we're also having an Insight into China panel with 2 guests from China to help us connect with our largest neighbour as well as explore opportunities to tap into that market. We have Graham Donald from the 7 Network joining us to give us an insight into the world of sync in TV. We're lifting the lid on streaming, and we're also going to be exploring tech with some international speakers joining us for that session, including Bill Wilson from Entertainment One, Jackie Louis Sherl from Jackster, and Thaddeus Rudd from Mum and Pop Records is one of our keynote speakers from the US, and Helen Smith from Impala in Brussels is joining us as our opening keynote. So we're very excited. We're also taking a time out to explore wellbeing in the music industry and exploring how you can make it yours and how important it is. And Corinne Wilkie is actually moderating that panel for us. She's an AIR label member from the Cat Empire, and we're really excited to see what she's bringing to that table. We're also going to have Katie Whiten from All Our Exes Live in Texas join a panel on copyright, which will be very interesting. And you don't have to be an N member to attend. You can buy a ticket and come along if you're an artist or you have a label and you want to find out more.
The event will be taking place on Thursday, July 25th and 26th at Lot 14. Maria, who would you encourage to come along to the event?
Anyone who has their own label or an artist thinking about starting their own label, you'll find it really interesting.
Maria Amato, General Manager for the Australian Independent Record Labels Association, speaking with Soph Landau. And IndieCon will take place at Lot 14 on the 25th and 26th of July. For tickets and more information, head to air.org.au. That's AIR.org.au.